chào cả nhà. Hôm nay em có mời ở đây một bạn sinh viên năm nhất của trường Đại học Griffith. Bạn cũng đã một thời gian vừa rồi thì trở thành là nhân viên bán thời gian của nhà hàng. Thì mình muốn mời bạn để chia sẻ cái quá trình mà bạn học high school thì bạn trau dồi thêm những kỹ năng như thế nào và trước khi bước vào môi trường đại học, rồi bạn đi làm thêm như thế nào, để cho mọi người thấy được là cuộc sống của học sinh cấp 2 ở đây họ chuẩn bị hành trang để họ bước vào đời như thế nào nha cả nhà. So sorry, I just speak Vietnamese a little bit. So I want to introduce about our purpose for the video today. We try to understand how high school students they prepare something for their career path in the future. And when you come to your first year university, how do you feel? And what did you achieve when you were a high school student? So can you introduce a little bit about yourself?
So hi, I just graduated from high school and I'm now in my first year of uni. A couple of things that I would say that are really helpful is a lot of high school nowadays, they do have programs where you can get certificates, diplomas. You can also do a course where you go to uni and you do one subject instead of one of your regular school subjects. You can do that for a full trimester. I would say that's really helpful because that helps you learn about the environment. It helps you grow. Again, with the certs and diplomas, that helps you get also a solid ATAR for when you're finishing high school, which can help you get into a future program that you want to get into or career for universities. I would say it's really important to always be looking back on your notes and everything. As much as if like everyone says it, it's actually really good to just be revising. In your classes, you don't have to write everything down, but just be really paying attention. That's at least what worked for me, for what your teachers are saying. And then you can look back at it after when you're at home or in your own time. My first year at uni, I'm currently going into my third week. And so far, it's very different to high school, but obviously hopefully, you're doing something that you enjoy. So as much as the subjects are difficult, it's just important, again, to just be focusing, paying attention to what your teachers or lecturers are saying. The good thing about Griffith and university and everything is that all the classes are actually recorded. So you can look back at them later, which is good because then you don't need to write anything down in class. You can actually just pay attention. And then when you go home in your own time to study, you can then write down notes, analyze things, put it into your own words, do flashcards, whatever works for you.
Các bạn ơi, thì bạn này tên là bạn Nút. Bạn Nút người Venezuela và bạn rất là duyên dáng, đúng không ạ? Thì bạn Nút là học rất là giỏi nha. Có nghĩa là bạn Nút này là sinh trưởng ở đây, sẽ có cách giáo dục ở đây. Vậy thì khi lớp 10 bạn ấy học những gì, lớp 11 bạn ấy học những cái gì, lớp 12 bạn ấy học những cái gì thì chúng ta hãy cùng tìm hiểu nha. Thì theo như Trinh được biết là bạn ấy khi học cấp 2 là điểm A tất cả luôn, mà vẫn đi làm, vẫn kiếm tiền. I just share with some of my friends that you are really talented.
Oh my goodness! Oh, it's still there,
Yeah, you are very talented. And when you were in year 10, year 12, and year 11, you got a very high mark in your school, totally the whole A mark. So can you share with me some of your experience? What did you do when you were in year 10, year 11, or year 12? You go to do part-time job or you study another certificate? And how you got the good results in the study when you balance a new life and when you balance working and then learning?
Okay, well firstly what I did in grade 10, I did a barista certificate and a cert 3 in business. This really helped me, which now helps me now working at a cafe, because I did get my experience in learning how to take a barista course. That also, well at least in my school, that allowed me on Fridays, I was able to go and do work experience instead of going to school. That helped me, that was my first job. That really helped me learn different environments, figure out how it was working, which is also helpful because it was still counted as one of my subjects. That then did go to my QCE points as well, which is very helpful when you're going into ATAR, and QCE points are what helps you graduate high school. I believe you need like 20, and by doing a course already gives you 8 QCE points, like definite solid ones. Then after that, that's what I did in grade 10. Then in grade 11, I joined another diploma for sport and exercise and coaching. This then helped me for my course that I want to do in university, because I am doing exercise science physiology to be a physiotherapist, which is really helpful. And while doing that, doing a diploma, whether it's business, whether it's sport, there's multiple that you can do. That gives you a definite 87 ATAR, which is really high compared to some other things that will get you most likely into whatever course you want to do, unless it's something like that's medical. Another thing that I would say is also, for me, I have older siblings. So whenever I needed help with something, I knew that I could ask my siblings, because they had already done those years and they had more experience than me, so they were always there to help me whenever I needed help with, say, it was math or science or English or anything.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. Các bạn ơi, thì bạn ấy vừa mới chia sẻ rất là hay, là chỉ là lớp 10 thôi á, là bạn ấy đã học một cái cert 3, certificate 3, có nghĩa là một cái văn bằng 2 ha, mà về business. Và sau đó thì bạn ấy lại học thêm về gymnastics, về sport coaching, lại trở thành huấn luyện viên của thể thao để làm nền tảng cho bạn ấy học đại học sau này. Mặc dù như thế thì cái quá trình học high school của bạn ấy cũng đạt điểm cao, rất là cao nha, điểm A tất cả các môn. Và buổi tối hoặc là thứ sáu hoặc là thứ bảy chủ nhật á, thì là bạn ấy đi làm thêm nữa. Can you share with me some experience when you do the part-time job and when you're learning? Is there any difficulties or is there any obstacles?
Well, sometimes there can be difficulties to try and balance studying, again, your social life, that's important, and also working. Thankfully for me, I have a really reliable boss who's very flexible, which has actually helped me so much, especially while I was in grade 12. I've been working for Jess for nearly a year now, and it has definitely made a difference in my life, because it helped me so much. I know that whenever I had exams or something, she was so flexible with my timetable. She was always there to support me when I needed more shifts, or if I couldn't do some shifts some week. So that's really helpful. If you're less fortunate and you don't have as an amazing boss as mine, then it's always good to have a set timetable that you can give to your boss for your roster, which is really important. And then they can help you if you say, look, so I can't work these days, I can't work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then they can say, okay, that's great, no worries, we'll push you on Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
So at that time your grade is about $21 per hour.
Yes.
That's good. Có nghĩa là bạn ấy vừa học vừa đi làm, nhưng mà ở bên đây luật lao động thì lương tối thiểu vẫn là 21 đô một giờ. Nó rất là tốt để nó hỗ trợ thêm chi phí cho các bạn học sinh để học thêm. I just have a little bit curious about your certificate 3. It means when you learn in your high school and you use the high school school time to study the certificate 3, right?
Yes.
The business one.
Yes.
Yeah. For
So,
example, how many hours per week or how many days per week for learning the certificate 3?
well, for the certificate 3, I had to do 325 hours of working experience, and then on top of that, it was an online course that was over 12 months. There was 12 units, and there was 1 unit per month. The units were fairly large. They had quizzes in them, exams, but there was, so that was all online. And then every like school holiday break, I would have to go to the education center that it's like, what's the word, that it's like orientated in, and I would have to go there 2 times a week during the holidays. So around
for
business, because we had to do in-work experience as well.
Working experience as well.
And so we would have to do courses about like workplace health and safety, what to do when you want to own a business or something, and everything like that.
Yes. How is the school fee? How is the total school fee to study the certificate 3 when you were in the high school student?
Well, at my school, I'm pretty sure it's free if you're doing it as a subject through the school. So, because you're getting employed as a traineeship, although while you're doing that, you're getting paid to be part-time, so you won't get paid as much as a casual worker or a full-time worker, but you will have solid shifts and solid days, and you will get a certificate out of it as well.
Yeah, you mean as when you study certificates, how much you pay for the course? And how long you study the certificate 3, the business one?
I did it for 1 year.
1 year.
The course was free because of my school. But
the
for the
university-Cách high school.
yes, but the diploma, I believe it was $2,000.
$2,000
But that is much cheaper if you do it during school.
during school.
Because if you do it while you're outside of school, it costs around triple the price.
yeah,
Oh no, I think it's even more than that. I think it's like 15,000,
15,000.
which is much more than
Much more than
2,000.
2,000.
That's way more than triple the price. I don't know what I was saying before.
Yeah, so you got the diploma as well in
Yes.
the business.
No, in sport. And
It's a
exercise
sports
coaching.
and coaching, and but for the business certificate 3. Yeah, so certificate 3, you got free courses, right?
Yeah.
So for the diploma, you pay around 2,000.
Yeah.
Có nghĩa là bạn chia sẻ như thế này ha. Nếu mình dùng cái giờ học á, cái giờ học ở trong cái trường cấp 2 á, thì mình học thêm một cái certificate 3, có nghĩa là văn bằng 2, thì á, là mình sẽ được chính phủ hỗ trợ là mình miễn phí. Thì á, bạn ấy đang học cái trường PTTH High School là rất là gần nhà của Trinh nha. Bé Trinh nó cũng đang học trường đấy nữa. Thì á, là cái certificate 3 á, là mình được miễn phí. Tuy nhiên nếu mình học diploma là như cao đẳng á, như là hệ cao đẳng á, thì bạn ấy học cái hệ cao đẳng á, là làm huấn luyện viên thể thao. Thì khi học hệ cao đẳng á, mà bạn ấy dùng cái giờ của trường trung học á, phổ thông trung học á, thì đóng khoảng chừng 2.000 gì đấy thôi. Nhưng mà nếu là người ngoài thì phải đóng, bạn ấy nghĩ là 15.000. Cái này thông tin này mình sẽ có một cái clip cụ thể mình giới thiệu về cái vấn đề certificate 3 hoặc là diploma when you were in the high school nha các bạn. Rồi. Okay, so tell me a little bit about how you study get the very high mark achievements. Yeah, what is your tips?
Well, my tips is, for me personally, I can't study with multiple people because I know that I will just talk or I'll get distracted.
Yeah.
So what I like to do, and I can't do it in my bedroom either, because if I study in my bedroom, I would just want to go on my bed and fall asleep or go on my phone and do something else. So what I did that worked for me is I would grab my laptop or something and I would put myself in like the living room or something like that in my house. And I would make sure no one else was there though, because when other people are there I get distracted. And I would just study, I would write it out multiple times, because for me it works if I write something out, I'll remember it. And I just do that multiple times.
So what do you think about the state schools and the private school? How is the difference? Because you you studied in state high school. But the public school, but you still can get a very good achievements in your learning, in your life, in your studying. And what do you think about the private school and the public school? And how is the difference? How is your sharing? How do you think?
Well, my own opinion, obviously everyone's opinion is different and they're entitled to their own. But for me, I actually prefer public schools because I feel like you get the same opportunities, you get the same teaching. I also think they're more lenient with students, which makes students like school a little bit more. Whereas with private schools, they can be pretty strict on everything. They put on a lot of pressure to students, which can create stress and make you sometimes even get less of a mark. So I believe that public schools are really good because it helps you, you feel less stressed. It's also cheaper, which is beneficial for parents as well, to put their children through public school. However, some people do private school also for religious reasons, so if that's what you want to do, that's also fair enough and that's understandable.
Excellent. Mình vừa hỏi bạn á, là bạn cảm nghĩ như thế nào về trường công và trường tư, là bởi vì bạn đang học trường công nhưng mà bạn vẫn đạt được những cái thành công rất là tốt, và bạn vẫn rất là ngoan ngoãn này, đi học này rồi đi kiếm tiền đi học đi kiếm tiền rồi đậu vô trường đại học này, và bạn ấy mỗi ngày vẫn đi làm part time job, vẫn kiếm tiền rất là bình thường cả nhà, kết quả học tập vẫn rất là tốt. Thì mình hỏi là cái sự khác biệt cũng như là cảm nhận của bạn ấy như thế nào về trường công và trường tư, thì bạn ấy trả lời rằng là trường công và trường tư actually thì cũng đời xem thôi. Tuy nhiên thì là trường công thì học phí rất là thấp, và nếu mình ở trong cái school zone hoặc là local school catchment thì mình sẽ được miễn phí nếu như là mình là thường trú nhân. Và nếu mình học trường tư thì mình sẽ tốn rất là nhiều tiền, Nhưng không phải hệ thống trường tư nào cũng tốt như hệ thống trường tư nào hết nha cả nhà. Nếu như hệ thống trường công mà mình chọn cái trường tốt nhất của bang á, thì mình vẫn đạt được những cái kết quả rất là tốt. Và các bạn ở trong trường công mình cũng rất là ngoan. Mình sẽ chia sẻ với các bạn về cái chủ đề này ở một video khác tiếp theo. Okay, thank you so much, darling, for your sharing. So, if you have something to say about the young generations, what do you do when you were in universities and in the future? Like, what is your dream? You want to be something in the future, in the next 5 years or something else? Yeah.
Well, I would love to end
Tell me. So sorry. Tell me about your business.
okay.
I remember you got a new business.
So I also have my own business where I do eyelash extensions on girls.
Yeah.
I started this during high school, which was also really beneficial because it was easy to get my clients because I knew a lot of girls. And so I would tell the girls, I'd say, hey, I'm doing eyelash extensions, I'm a beginner, but I would love to do something. And then I would do some girls' lashes. The word would spread, they would see them put on girls and they'd say, oh my god, how to do lashes, and kind of just like
And where is your business now, and how it's going on? So how you come to your target customers, and do you have any marketing plan for your business?
Well, I get my target customers through social media. I post, and whenever I post, I tag, I do hashtags, I get my friends to repost it as well, so that it reaches more girls and everything.
Excellent. Các bạn ơi, mình vừa mới chia sẻ với các bạn là bạn ấy giỏi lắm nha. Ngoài việc học giỏi này, đi làm kiếm tiền này, bạn ấy còn set up một cái business riêng. Business là về gắn lông mi giả. Thì bạn ấy làm từ năm lớp 12 rồi nha cả nhà. Mẹ bạn ấy khuyến khích bạn ấy làm những cái loại hình mà business vừa với cái sức của bạn ấy và nghiêng về làm đẹp này, rồi bạn ấy lấy nhà của mình ra để làm một cái cơ sở thì có thể là tiết kiệm là chi phí, rồi bạn bè là những khách hàng đầu tiên, sau đó bạn ấy dùng những công cụ truyền thông social media đó, bạn ấy vận dụng những cái kiến thức mà bạn ấy đã học được về cái business để áp dụng vô trong một cái business nhỏ của bạn ấy. Thì bạn ấy là vừa run business nè, là vừa đi kiếm tiền này, lại vừa học chương trình đại học. Các bạn thấy giỏi chưa? Nếu như mình là sinh viên năm nhất ở Việt Nam thì mình có phấn đấu đến là như vậy chưa? Đấy phải không? Bây giờ and Kate, so now tell me about your dream. For example, in the future, you think what is your plan in the future?
My plan in the future is to hopefully own my own physiotherapy business that I want to do, because I want to work for myself. I think that's really smart, in my opinion, and I would just love to do that.
Oh, amazing. Có nghĩa là bạn ấy đang học một cái ngành học đó là về chăm sóc sức khỏe thể thao. Thì bạn ấy muốn sẽ tự thành lập một công ty riêng của bạn ấy, bởi vì bạn ấy muốn start up business. Các bạn thấy giỏi chưa? Có nghĩa là idea của bạn ấy là không muốn làm thuê, bạn ấy sẽ muốn làm chủ, và bạn ấy đang học và thực hiện cái ước mơ của bạn ấy là mở một cái trung tâm chăm sóc sức khỏe thể thao. Thì đó là làm những cái gì theo đam mê của bạn ấy nè, bạn ấy vui nè, kiếm được tiền nè, và bạn ấy thỏa cái niềm đam mê của mình. Okay, thank you so much. I'm really happy today. So when we listen, some of your very helpful, some of your very experimental. Yeah. And we wish you to be success in the near future. Yeah. And we hope you can balance your life. Always happy, always beautiful, and with your warm heart, you can do whatever you want because you trust in yourself. Yeah, you trust everything, and everything beautiful will come to you. Thank you so much. Cảm ơn tất cả mọi người nha, và sẽ hẹn gặp lại trong những video tiếp theo. Mình sẽ phỏng vấn rất là nhiều bạn sinh viên này, những cái ngành nghề khác nhau này, rồi những câu chuyện truyền cảm hứng tiếp theo để cho chúng ta có một cái nhìn nó rõ ràng hơn về học sinh, rồi sinh viên ở bên Úc sẽ như thế nào, cơ hội việc làm như thế nào, cơ hội định cư như thế nào. Bye bye cả nhà. Thank you. See ya.